Mike with Iceberg Gaming here. Today in Project Zomboid, I am going over my top 5 add-ons for quality of life. These are not the add-ons that change the game in any way. They are just quality of life improvements. Coming in at number 5, I get a lot of questions on my videos about the health bars here on my screen, and this is the add-on Minimal Display Bars. It gives you your health, hunger, etc. I really like it, especially for the calories here. If you're trying to lose weight, you're going to keep this low. Obviously, if you're trying to gain weight, you're going to keep it high. It also gives you your fatigue, etc. Very easy to see and monitor right on your screen. Next up on the list at number 4, I have Combat Text. Now this gives me the health bars above the zombies and shows me the amount of damage that I'm doing to the zombies per hit. I think it is very helpful to see the health bars in particular. The damage numbers, not so much, but it is still very interesting in my opinion. And following that up with number 3 goes hand in hand with Show Skill XP Game. These are the green numbers you see above my character here. Whenever I hit a zombie or skill up in any way, it gives me the amount of skill I gain, and it also gives a +1 whenever I level up any skills. So I think that is pretty cool. It is doesn't impact the game in any way, but it is great to see. Next up on the list, I have a super handy add-on for when you're creating your character. It is the More Descriptions for Traits add-on. Now this is going to tell you exactly what all of your traits do. For example, it is in the Slow Sunday Driver, it is going to give you the exact numbers that the trait changes your driving by. So you're going to get negative 40% acceleration and a max speed of 30%, as opposed to the just usual description of you drive worse or whatever it says. And it gives you all the exact numbers in here. It is super helpful. It also helps for the occupations as well. I think it is super helpful for creating new characters. I definitely highly recommend it. And before we get into number 1, I just have a quick couple honorable mentions here. First is Fuel Side Indicator. It gives you this little arrow here on the screen that tells you which side to refill your car from. Something quick and easy. Hopefully the developer will get that added to the game. Seems simple enough, but I find it very useful, but not enough to take over a top 5 spot. And my second honorable mention is Show Weapon Stats. It gives you the damage numbers for your weapons, and I think it's very helpful. Obviously, if you know the game a little bit, you don't really need this because you know what weapon is going to be best for you. But especially for a beginner, it is very useful to get this extra information on each weapon before you use them or decide which one to use. And coming in at number 1, this add-on is a must-have in my opinion. It is Clear Description for Moodles. It gives you descriptions of exactly what the moodlet things on the top right of your screen do. For example, right now my character is drowsy, and this gives me minus 50% melee damage, and my vision and awareness is decreased. I'm also hungry for 25% hunger, at 10% minus 10% strength, minus 15% body heat, and minus 10% healing. And this is extremely useful in my opinion, so you kind of can learn what moodles you need to pay the most attention to, what ones you can ignore for a little bit, etc. I find this super helpful, and it is a must-have in my opinion. There you have it. Those are my top 5 plus 2 bonus add-ons for quality of life in Project Zomboid. Hit me up in the description or in the comment section if you agree. Let me know what your top 5 is, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.